Hello and welcome to today's ASMR meditation. So just find a comfortable seated position, either cross-legged on the floor if you like that position, or you could also sit in a chair with the spine long and just rest your hands on your thighs or on your knees. And if you really prefer laying down, you could also just lay down on the couch or your bed. And once you found your perfect position, just close up the eyes and begin to focus on your breath. And the breath alone. Feel the breath coming in through your nose. Chest is expanding. And then as you exhale, the belly button moves inwards towards the spine. And when you take the next inhale, feel the expansion again. And as you exhale, feel the same area contracting. And feel the movement, how the abdomen is rising and falling. And just feel the breath slowly moving in and out through your nostrils. Keep the lips gently sealed. Feel the air moving just like the ebb and flow of the tide. Notice every single inhale, every single exhale. Allow the mind to become completely turned inwards or introverted. And allow your concentration to be focused and directed towards one single dot, one single object. Right now, your breath. Slowly filling up the lungs. And gently releasing the breath. See if you can expand the breath to make it longer. Try to breathe in a little bit more. And as you exhale, just allow the diaphragm to push out the air from the lungs. Feel the breath moving, coming in, creating space. On the exhale, feel tension leaving the body, and you are becoming more and more relaxed. This simple meditation is really just a guidance towards self-observation, directing your attention away from the external world and going inwards, paying attention to what is happening inside. And as you breathe, just allow this mystical process of life to enter your body, to nourish every single cell with oxygen. And on the exhale, the breath is removing carbon dioxide out from your system, which can be toxic if the level increases too much. So on the inhale, rejuvenating the body, and on the exhale, detoxifying. Meditation is basically starting with the training of concentration. Concentrating on the object of meditation right now, the breath. Life begins with the first inhalation, and it ends with the last exhalation. And in between these two, we continuously breathe. The breath never stops. However, how often do you pay attention to your breath? Which is the most important sustenance to the body. You can go without food for even 3 weeks, without water maybe 3 days, but without air only 3 minutes the most, and then we lose consciousness. So just connect with this life supporting system. Something that we rarely pay attention to. Now it is your time to be aware of the breath and notice how the slow, deep breathing affecting your heartbeat, your brain waves, and your overall mood and well-being. You don't need to do anything apart from paying attention to the breath. How the breath comes in and how it goes out. On the inhale, the belly is bulging out, inflating like a big balloon. On the exhale, the belly draws in. And just feel the breath. Continue to breathe gently and deeply. Just allow all the tension to leave the body, whether it is mental, or physical, or emotional. On the inhale, breathing in light, harmony, and peace. And on the exhale, letting go tension, worries, anger, on the inhale, drawing in light, patience, kindness. And exhale, releasing greed, fear, negativity. Feel the body becoming lighter and lighter as it is releasing and unloading all the baggages that you no longer need. Keep breathing softly and gently with awareness, which means you are aware of every single inhale and exhale. Nothing is passing without you noticing it. You don't need to do anything apart from stay present and focused. Training the mind to dwell in the present moment rather than going back into the past, just going through what you would have, should have done, or perhaps running into the future, planning, fantasizing, imagining things. See if you can leave that all behind and come back here and now, staying with the breath. The breath is continuously going right in the present. It is like an anchor that helps you to remain right here, right now. The only moment that exists. Everything else is either memory or imagination. Train your mind just like taming a wild animal. In Buddhism, they refer to the mind as the monkey mind that is restless and continuously jumping from one branch to another. The same way the mind is jumping and looking for newer and newer excitement, entertainment, always looking outwards and missing the point, the gem, the true treasure that lies within. In every human heart, is pure love and awareness. In Tantra, they call it Prakasha and Vimarsha, the light of consciousness and the power of self-awareness. the pure mind, without fluctuations, without stories, without coloring, just like a clean canvas. Continue to breathe. Keep it slow, steady, and rhythmical. Allow the breath to become like waves, rising and falling in the ocean. The ocean, like everything else in nature, has their own rhythm. Everything is cyclical. Birth, death, rebirth, the wheel of samsara. Coming and going, and in between, breathing, being alive, being present in the moment, rather than just going through life in autopilot. But if you don't pay attention to your mind, then that's what happens. Scientific studies show that we are only present 5% of the time, which means 95% of the time we are acting out of routine, habits, or just being completely absent and unconscious. Meditation is a process of becoming aware and bringing the unconscious or the subconscious to the conscious level. When we become aware of our greatness and perhaps also our shortcomings, so we can begin to work on the betterment of ourselves. If you would like to continue on your own, feel free to remain in your seated or perhaps lay down position and just continue to breathe with awareness. And if you feel this was enough for today, then slowly begin to bring the awareness back to the body. Perhaps take a nice big inhale and a long exhale. And whenever you're ready, you could open the eyes. I would like to thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the meditation. You could listen to this recording or watch this recording as many times as you need to release stress and drive your attention away from the everyday life and pay attention to the inner world, which is equally important. We pay a lot of attention to our bodies and perhaps the mind, but the soul and the heart usually gets neglected. So when we meditate, we tap into a different layer of our existence, something that we usually not aware of. Thank you for joining, and hope to see you in the next one.